A piano in my butt. A magical time comes every year when I study for my piano exam non-stop. Oh, did I say magical? I meant sacrilegious, wicked, corrupt, any bad word that comes to your mind. Although I may love to play the piano now, I hated it when I was little. Let me tell you why. One of the main reasons I started to play the piano is because both my father and sister had connections with music. My sister played the piano and my father the guitar. So naturally, I started playing an instrument which was at the fingertips of my hand. The piano. Playing the piano was fun in the beginning. Most piano pieces didn't take much effort, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or Old MacDonald. After I started on the London College of Music Step 2 exam, I began to loathe the piano, but my mom worked hard to change my feelings towards it. The first reason I hated the piano was that I couldn't get the speed right. I was told that I was going faster and slower. I still remember, at that time I never could tell if I was going faster in the middle of the song and slowing down in the end. Over time and hard work, I had finally gained a sense of speed in music. Another reason I hated the piano was that whenever a basic pianist plays a piano piece over and over again, their performance gradually gets worse, but gets better after a quick break. However, my mom never understood this. Even my sister had tried to explain this to her, but had failed immensely. I still have this problem up to this day, and see others having the same problem on social media. I still recall telling my mother that I needed a break from the piano. Or was that this year? I have no clue since it happens every year. Whenever I made a mistake while studying one of my pieces, my mother would make me play that part flawlessly 5 times back to back before moving on to the next part of the piece. Now let's go forward to the awaited examination day, scared, anxious, and excited. The examination was done in the headquarters of my music school, which was somewhere in Levant. We always go there half an hour before the exam, so I can study a little more before I get examined. When it was my time to enter the exam room, there was the examiner and the owner of the music school I went to. The examiner was an old man who looked like he was around his 80s, with all white out hair, eyeglasses, and suspenders. I began playing all 4 of my pieces. Everything started out fine. The first 2 of my pieces were going well. Then I made a mistake. I couldn't believe that I had made a gaffe after all those hours of studying. I couldn't break formation and risk all my hard work due to some error I made, so I continued. I installed my questions about basic musical knowledge, like what the letters P and F meant, then left the facility. After that, it was a long ride back home. When we got back home, I wanted to rip apart, burn, and cook marshmallows over my LCM 2013-2017 Step 2 piano book. I remember my joy after finally getting a break from playing the piano. After the exam, I started playing the piano because I wanted to, not because I needed to. It became a way to comfort myself, until I got frustrated because I couldn't play anymore. Now the piano has become a way to impress my family and friends, and most importantly, have fun. Playing the piano is one of the most important things in my life.